She looked me in the eyes, tears falling down her cheeks, and whispered, "Charlotte, I have to tell you something. I wasn't your friend all these years. I was watching you." The room went silent. My hands trembled, my chest felt tight, and for the first time in 10 years, I realized I didn't know the person sitting in front of me at all. Before I tell you how her confession shattered everything I believed in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because this isn't just a story about betrayal. It's about revenge served in the most unexpected way. My name is Charlotte Evans, and until recently, I thought I had the perfect best friend. Her name was Hannah, smart, funny, and loyal. We'd been inseparable since high school. She knew everything about me, my fears, my family, my secrets. I trusted her more than anyone. When I got promoted at work, she was the first person I called. When I broke up with my ex, she was the one who showed up with ice cream and tissues. So when she started acting distant a few months ago, I thought she was just busy. Then one night she called me and said, "We need to talk. It's important." We met at a small cafe downtown, the same one where we used to sit after classes, planning our futures. But this time, there was no laughter. Hannah looked exhausted, her eyes red, hands shaking. She said, "Charlotte, you're going to hate me, but you deserve to know the truth." I leaned forward, my stomach tightening. "What truth?" Her lips quivered. "I wasn't supposed to tell you this, but for the last 2 years, I've been working with someone, watching you, reporting on you." I froze. "What are you talking about?" She took out her phone, scrolling to show me something. It was a series of messages, long threads between her and someone saved as M. They weren't friendly chats. They were updates about me, my job, my routine, my plans. Every line felt like a knife. She left work early again. She's meeting a lawyer tomorrow. She doesn't suspect anything. I looked up, my voice shaking. "Who is M?" She whispered, "Your boss, Mark." I couldn't process it at first. My boss, Mark, was the same man who'd been suspiciously kind to me, who'd trusted me with confidential projects. I thought he was mentoring me. Turns out, he'd been manipulating me through my best friend. Hannah said, "It started when he offered me money. He said it was for your protection, that someone was trying to harm your reputation. I believed him, but later he wanted more details, things that didn't make sense." I should have stopped. Tears streamed down her face. "I didn't know he was setting you up." My throat went dry. "Setting me up for what?" She hesitated, then whispered, "He's been stealing company funds and planned to blame you for it. All those documents you handed for him, they were falsified. He used your computer, your login, your ID." For a moment, the world blurred. I couldn't hear anything but my heartbeat. The friend I trusted had been feeding information to the man trying to destroy me. I stood up, shaking. "Get away from me." She reached out, sobbing. "Charlotte, please, I swear I didn't know until last week. I came clean because I want to make it right. I can help you prove what he did." I didn't know whether to scream or cry, but deep down, one thought burned through the chaos. If this was true, I wouldn't just let them get away with it. I would make them pay. That night, I couldn't sleep. I went through every file on my work laptop, every message, every digital trace. And she was right. Documents I'd never touched were in my name. Transfer approvals, forged signatures, all pointing toward me. It was a perfect trap. But Mark made one mistake. He underestimated how much Hannah wanted redemption and how much I wanted revenge. For the next 2 weeks, we worked in silence. Hannah used her access to retrieve his deleted messages, hidden folders, and security footage from his office. The evidence was damning. Timestamps of him entering my office, screenshots of him sending fake approvals from my email, even recordings of calls with clients where he used my name.
We packaged everything into one secure drive. But revenge wasn't just about sending it to HR. That would have been too simple. I wanted him to feel what I felt: the fear, the humiliation, the loss of control. So I planned his downfall from the inside. I acted normal at work, smiling, thanking him for his guidance, even asking for help with projects. Meanwhile, Hannah and I leaked small pieces of evidence anonymously to the finance department, enough to make him nervous, but not enough for him to know who was behind it. Within a week, he started spiraling. He called emergency meetings, yelled at staff, and began staying late to protect his files. That's when we struck. Using his own login credentials, Hannah sent the full report, every document, message, and video directly to the board of directors. The email subject line read, "Proof of misconduct from the person you almost destroyed." Within 24 hours, Mark was suspended pending investigation. His accounts were frozen, and the company launched a full audit. When I walked into work that Monday, everyone's eyes followed him as security escorted him out. He looked at me one last time, pale and defeated, realizing exactly who had done it. I didn't say a word. Later, Hannah came to my apartment. She looked lighter, but her guilt was still visible. I don't expect forgiveness, but I wanted to make it right before it was too late. I stared at her for a long time. I wanted to hate her. Part of me still did. But I also saw how much she'd risked to fix what she'd broken. Forgiveness isn't the same as trust, I finally said. You helped me, and I'm grateful, but we'll never go back to what we were. She nodded, tears in her eyes, and quietly left. A few months later, Mark's crimes made headlines. He was charged, the company recovered, and I was cleared of every false accusation. I even got promoted to lead auditor. Ironic, right? Sometimes I still think about Hannah. We shared a decade of friendship, laughter, and memories. But that night when she confessed, I realized that true friendship isn't about how long you've known someone, it's about what they do when your world starts to fall apart. She betrayed me once, but together we made sure the man who used us both never got a second chance. And maybe that's what revenge really is. Not anger, not hatred, but taking back the power someone tried to steal from you.